Charles Darwin's impact extends far beyond the realm of biology. His contributions have left an indelible mark on various fields of study, influencing not just the scientific community, but also the way we perceive ourselves and our place in the world. His theory of evolution by natural selection revolutionized our understanding of the natural world. It provided a unifying explanation for the diversity of life on Earth, showing how species adapt and evolve over time. Darwin's ideas continue to shape scientific thought today. Researchers across various disciplines draw upon his theories to explore new frontiers in genetics, ecology, and even medicine. But his work also had a profound impact on another field, moral philosophy. Darwin's exploration of human nature extended into the ethical realm, challenging long-held beliefs and sparking new debates. Darwin's insights into the origins of morality challenged traditional views. He proposed that our moral instincts are not divinely ordained, but have evolved through natural processes. They offered a new way of understanding the ethical dimensions of human nature. By examining the roots of our moral behavior, Darwin opened up possibilities for a more nuanced view of ethics. Darwin's key contribution was to place morality within an evolutionary framework. This perspective allowed for a scientific examination of moral behavior, linking it to the same processes that drive physical evolution. He argued that our moral sense, like our physical traits, is a product of natural selection. Just as our bodies have adapted to survive, so too have our social behaviors. Darwin believed that morality evolved from social instincts. These instincts, such as empathy and cooperation, would have been advantageous for survival in social groups. These instincts would have been favored by natural selection because they promoted cooperation and survival. In essence, moral behaviors helped ensure the success of the group, which in turn benefited the individual. This radical idea challenged the prevailing notion that morality was divinely ordained or based on absolute principles. Instead, it suggested that our sense of right and wrong is deeply rooted in our evolutionary past. Darwin's work opened up new avenues for exploring the nature of morality. It encouraged scientists and philosophers to consider the biological underpinnings of ethical behavior. He provided a scientific basis for understanding the origins of altruism, cooperation, and our sense of right and wrong. These behaviors, once thought to be purely cultural or religious, could now be studied through the lens of evolution. His ideas continue to stimulate debate and inspire new research in fields like evolutionary psychology and moral philosophy. Scholars today build on Darwin's foundation to explore how our evolutionary past shapes our present-day ethical dilemmas. Darwin's exploration of morality stands as a testament to the power of his ideas to illuminate the human condition. His work remains a cornerstone for those seeking to understand the complex interplay between biology and ethics. Darwin believed that the roots of human morality lie in our evolutionary past. He proposed that our sense of right and wrong, our ability to empathize, and our inclination to cooperate are deeply embedded in our biology. He argued that our moral sense is not something unique to humans. Instead, it is a product of social instincts that we share with other animals, particularly our primate relatives. These social instincts are evident in the behaviors of many animals. For example, chimpanzees show empathy by comforting each other, and they engage in reciprocal grooming to strengthen social bonds. Darwin observed that many animals live in social groups. These groups require cooperation and a degree of altruism to survive. Lions, for instance, hunt in prides, and ants work together to build intricate nests. He reasoned that natural selection would favor individuals who possessed traits that promoted group cohesion and harmony. Birds flying in formation and bees working in a hive are examples of such cooperative behavior. These traits, he argued, formed the foundation of our moral sense. Dolphins, known for their complex social structures, and monkeys, who care for each other's young, exhibit behaviors that mirror human social instincts. Darwin proposed that these social instincts, shaped by millions of years of evolution, provided the raw materials for the development of human morality. Over time, these instincts became more refined and complex. Darwin saw a continuum between the social behaviors of animals and the more complex moral systems of humans. He believed that the basic building blocks of morality were present in the animal kingdom. He believed that human morality, with its abstract principles and sophisticated codes of conduct, emerged gradually from the simpler social instincts of our ancestors. The use of tools by primates is a testament to the cognitive and social advancements that paved the way for human morality. This evolutionary perspective provided a new way of understanding the origins of human morality. It suggested that our ethical systems are deeply rooted in our biological heritage. It connected our moral sense to our shared evolutionary heritage with other animals. By studying the social behaviors of primates and other animals, we gain insights into the fundamental nature of our own morality. Darwin's insights into the social instincts of animals have been supported by countless observations of animal behavior. Throughout the animal kingdom, we see examples of cooperation, altruism, and even a rudimentary sense of fairness. These behaviors, often observed in primate societies, provide compelling evidence for the deep evolutionary roots of morality. Chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, display a remarkable capacity for empathy and cooperation. They engage in complex social interactions, form strong bonds, and console one another in times of distress. Elephants, known for their intelligence and social complexity, exhibit a profound sense of grief and mourn their dead. Even species with simpler social structures like meerkats demonstrate cooperative behaviors. Meerkats take turns acting as sentinels, watching for predators while the rest of the group forages. These examples from the animal world illustrate the widespread nature of social instincts. They support Darwin's idea that the seeds of morality are found not only in humans but also in the broader tapestry of life. Section 4. A new perspective on morality, Darwin versus Kant. This section delves into the contrasting views of two intellectual giants whose ideas have shaped our understanding of morality in profound ways. Darwin's evolutionary approach to morality offered a radical departure from the prevailing ethical theories of his time, particularly the ideas of Immanuel Kant. Darwin's theories were groundbreaking, suggesting that our moral sense evolved just like our physical traits. Kant, a prominent Enlightenment philosopher, argued that morality was grounded in reason and absolute moral principles. His philosophy emphasized the role of rationality in discerning moral truths. He believed that humans possess an innate moral compass. This compass, according to Kant, is what allows us to navigate the complex landscape of ethical decisions. This compass allows us to discern right from wrong through rational thought alone. Kant's view was that moral laws are universal and unchanging, applicable to all rational beings. Darwin, in contrast, proposed that morality was not based on absolute principles, but rather on evolved emotional responses and social instincts. He saw morality as a product of natural selection, shaped by the needs of social living. He argued that our sense of right and wrong is shaped by natural selection. This perspective suggested that moral behavior evolved because it was advantageous for survival and reproduction. It is rooted in the social instincts that helped our ancestors survive and reproduce. Darwin's view placed a strong emphasis on the role of empathy and cooperation in the development of moral behavior. This fundamental difference in perspective led to contrasting views on the nature of morality and its origins. While Kant saw morality as a rational construct, Darwin viewed it as an evolved trait. Kant's emphasis on reason and universal moral laws has had a profound influence on Western philosophy. His ideas continue to be a cornerstone in discussions of ethics and morality. But Darwin's evolutionary perspective offered a more naturalistic and grounded explanation for the origins of our moral sense. His theories opened up new avenues for understanding human behavior in the context of the natural world. Darwin's ideas challenged the notion of human uniqueness in the realm of morality. He suggested that our ethical behaviors are deeply connected to those of other social animals. They placed human ethics within the broader context of the natural world. This perspective invites us to see our moral instincts as part of the continuum of life on Earth, shaped by the same forces that govern all living beings. Section 5. The evolution of social instincts, from survival to morality. Darwin argued that social instincts, the foundation of our moral sense, evolved through natural selection because they provided a survival advantage. Groups of animals that cooperated and looked after one another would have been more likely to survive and reproduce than groups that did not. Over time, natural selection would favor individuals who possessed traits that promoted group cohesion and harmony. These traits, Darwin argued, included empathy, altruism, a sense of fairness, and the ability to follow rules. As these social instincts became more refined and complex, they laid the groundwork for the development of human morality. What began as simple rules for social living gradually evolved into the complex moral codes and ethical systems that characterize human societies. Darwin recognized that human morality is more than just a set of instincts. He acknowledged the role of culture, reason, and experience in shaping our moral beliefs. However, he maintained that social instincts honed by millions of years of evolution provided the essential foundation upon which our moral sense is built. Section 6. Moral similarities, the human-animal connection. Darwin's emphasis on the shared ancestry of humans and other animals has profound implications for our understanding of morality. If we accept that our moral sense is rooted in social instincts that we share with other animals, then the traditional boundary between human and animal morality becomes blurred. We begin to see the moral potential in the animal world, not as a pale imitation of human morality, but as a reflection of our shared evolutionary heritage. The capacity for empathy, compassion, and cooperation, once considered uniquely human traits, are now recognized in many animal species. This recognition challenges us to rethink our place in the natural world and to expand our circle of moral concern. It also raises important questions about animal rights and our ethical obligations to other species. Darwin's legacy reminds us that we are part of nature, not separate from it, and that our moral responsibilities extend to the web of life that sustains us.